Hey, welcome back to the 5 of you who watched my last video. And a special hello to the other 5,000 who accidentally clicked this one. I still don't have a name. I'm just Verdict of Plastic. Thanks for tuning in, and today I'm kitbashing a Dreadnought Dante. Wish me luck. Commander Dante, Chapter Master of the Blood Angels, wielder of the Axe Mortalis, first among sons of Sanguinius, a legend, and at this point, technically a relic.
You just can't wait for me to die.
He's worn the same armor for over a millennium.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
He's led the chapter through every catastrophe the galaxy could throw at them. And he still insists on flying headfirst into melee.
Ow, my face!
So the internet asked the only logical question: why not just Dreadnought him already? It's been a meme for years, and now it's canon. Well, my canon. I started with a Brutalis Dreadnought. Why, you ask? Because it's angry. It's jump pack shaped. Maybe. And let's be real, Dante would have chosen it himself.
I love gold!
Subtlety was never his strong suit. Step 1. Rip off the front sarcophagus. Or in my case, I never actually built it, since I'm building this Brutalis from a new sprue. Step 2. Slam Dante's iconic face on it. Easy enough. Step 3. Add wings and lots of bling. I may have deleted most of the basic build, but trust me, you're not here to watch me glue legs on. You're here to witness the birth of a golden war crime. Also, these sprue numbers and parts are so confusing.
That's quite big.
That's what she said. Alright, here we go. This is the part where I pretend I had a plan. I actually thought a Librarian Dread sarcophagus would work, but forgot how much smaller the fridge dreads actually were. The rest of the dread, like I said, I don't want to bore you, but I pretty much just built it to standard. And then I just kitbashed the crap out of it. Or at least tried to. At this point, I was just kitbashing from muscle memory and trauma. To Dante's standards, that is. Using his first model and second model. I should say firstborn and current Primaris model. One of the first things I did was try to make a larger perdition pistol that a Dread would be holding. But then I gave up, and eventually I read the instructions. I saw that you could make a wrist-mounted bolter. So I decided to play around with it and make it a wrist-mounted meltas, or wrist-mounted perdition cannon, which are normally mounted on his chest anyway. Even though I kitbash and barely play, or, I eventually want to use my models on the tabletop, and I think the wording is WYSIWAG, what you see is what you get. So I want my kitbash models to, be up to par and be able to use them. So as you can see, I'm just wrapping the partition cannon up, and I think it looks pretty good. Looks close enough. And the time that I cut down on this and the snafus that I had, whew. As you can see, a 3D printer can come in handy for bigger things. So my next steps to making a bigger Dante
Look at how big that thing is!
would be the jetpack, because of course he needs a jetpack. And he needed his Axe Mortalis. So that's what I went with. So a lot more sawing. I took the backpack with the exhaust and kind of just took the sides and eventually I make it all work. And with the axe, I just added some more green stuff that you'll see. Now, let me just say, I'm not the best with green stuff, but I wanted this dread, like I said, to be a bigger Dante. So am I naming it a Dante not? Dreadte? Dante Mortis? So Dante of Death? Or Redemptor Primarch? Iron Angel? Angel of Gold? The Golden Sarcophagus. Ooh, even better yet, let me know in the comments. Now you may be asking me, or yourself, what am I making? A big, thick, plump, juicy calves. I'm making calves. Calves, yes. I'm also trying to make his iconic abs. Then lastly, what I'm trying to make is, saving the best for last. The dogs, the sandies, the toesy woesies, the little piggies. Now you may be asking yourself, or wondering, why give a Dreadnought calf muscles? Answer, because I can. And GW hasn't come knocking on my door.
FBI, open up!
Yeah, I didn't read the instructions again. Big surprise. Forgot to add the bolters before gluing everything together and had to snap part of the armor to fit it in. So, without further ado, may I introduce, still patent pending, insert name here. So I have my firstborn, I then have the Primaris, and then you can just see the size difference of this Dante Dread. And this video and this picture here are the only ones I took of it completed. Whoops. I sprayed a brown base coat, and then I started dry brushing greedy gold all over the model. Yeah, I wish I would have got more photos and a video of the actual finished Kitbash, but probably just like a lot of you, I don't get a lot of time for hobbying. I got 2 kiddos, a wifo, a doggo, and a full-time jobbo. And this is the finished dry brushing. I added some black to the metal bits and then dry brushed them with lead belcher afterwards. I tried adding some highlights, but I couldn't see any of them, so I decided to go with my wash, acrylic wash. This is a new process I just started. I'm using the actual white spirits to clean it up. You can just see the difference of the model there. Well, if you made it this far, I guess I should say thank you. I really appreciate you tuning in, and hopefully you can continue to watch me on my journey. My end goal, a complete 1,000 strong Blood Angels army. I'm actually a little over halfway there. Though I'll admit some of my old firstborn will need a repaint before I'm satisfied. I planned on doing 3 freehands, but I only ended up doing 2, 1 on each of the knees. The first one's a simple blood drop. It's classic, it's clean, it gives me a chance to ease into freehanding without stressing too much. The second, and one that's more than my ability, but I attempted it anyway, was Dante's mask that he wears. I spent a lot of time trying to get this right, but the biggest thing I can give to anyone that's watching this, use a pencil, draw right on it. That's what helped me so much. This is the most detailed, smallest freehand I've ever done, and hopefully I can just improve from this. I wanted to really push myself for this model and make Dante a centerpiece. And there we have it. That's my Dante Dread Kitbash. A mix of madness, gold, and way too many bits. Thanks for sticking around to the end. If you enjoyed this, hit the like and subscribe for more ridiculous kit bashes. And I appreciate you for watching.